Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. Yes, it's been a month and, it's been some interesting things. Okay. I wanted to go over specifically something a trader was in, and I'm going to read one of the threads that she mentioned. So essentially, what I'm going to start doing is just go through what she's doing and kind of tell you exactly where she's in, how she's playing it, and so on and so forth. What the heck? Where'd it go? Oh man. Um. Okay, so she was in GJ sell, and she was in about 211.90 somewhere around here, and she's selling from what I can remember. Now let me see if I can find something of that. Mm. She said 212.200. That's what she said. Being very pretty. Okay, I found it. I remember. Okay, so this is a thread by Chosen by Humanity, and for some reason I said she, but he said, or she said, this is risky. I'm going to sleep on this trade. Stop loss right at 212.200, which stop loss is way up here. Insane. Why is your stop loss there? Anyways. Okay. I mean, I don't think it's too crazy. But stop loss is way up here. Okay. Entry is at 211. 211.986. Matter of fact, we do this. 211.986. That's where entry is at. Okay. Let's redo that. 211.986. Okay. So her entry is here. Stop loss is there for her. Very, very interesting. And it looks like yeah, that's a big stop loss. Well, actually, it's really not. I mean, technically it is. It's really not. If you really think about it, no, it's actually perfect in the sense. But essentially, I just kind of want to go over what she was looking at, how she was looking at. I have not looked at GJ in quite some time, okay? It's been since. Where was it? November? December? I remember it was right here. Oh, yeah. Right around this area. Anyways, meaning to say, let's go over what's happening here. Right? So looking at structure on a daily time frame, weekly time frame, we have higher high, and price did create a new higher high. So, right, we're looking at this as a higher low for the weekly. On our daily time frame, you can clearly see what is happening here. Right, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Price broke, and we know what we do below the lows, came back up, and then we know what we do above the highs, came back down, we know what we do below the lows. So currently, I probably should go erase all that good stuff instead of just erasing it completely. One second. I don't want to distract y'all from what I'm looking at. Okay. So, like I previously stated before, right? This is our lower low. This is our lower high. That is our daily range at the current moment. So, as of right now, what we would be looking for is some 4 hour, 1 hour distribution. Okay. Currently, we have the 4 hour, and I really don't see nothing besides higher high, higher low, higher high. Like, there's really nothing there, which is completely fine. Then we go down to the 1 hour. We have a beautiful distribution here. Yes. Boom. And we know how that works, right? So when it came into this area of interest, okay, came up and it finally broke structure. When price breaks structure, what do we identify? We identify the basics. We identify the push up that made the break of structure happen. Okay. We identify any imbalances within that push up, which there's no imbalances, but there is an imbalance right below it. So that's also valid. Right? Liquidity that was swept. You can see that liquidity was swept right there. Very simplified. Boom. So when price came back up, it did it again and it dropped and it created a new low, which is absolutely astonishing. After sweeping this low, what did it do? It reaccumulated right down here. Boom, swept, pushed back up. And then what happened? Price broke structure here. Went high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Let's say higher low, higher high. Price broke, came back up, price broke again. So really, we are distributing at the current moment, right? So we got this point of interest, beautiful. It's looking nice. So what we can look for is like a 5-minute distribution out of there. Okay, so when price broke, what did it do? Okay, let's take a look at this 5-minute. I'm pretty sure that 5 minutes is pretty clean. Boom, yeah, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower low. Price broke right here. Let's make sure, really. Price broke right here. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Price broke. Higher high, higher low, higher high. Price broke right there. So when it did that, okay, all the way down there. Higher high, higher low. About the highest point, and then it finally broke right here. So what I'm looking at currently, right, is when price did that. There you go. This is your new area. Maybe the 15 is a little bit more cleaner, but no, that's definitely it, gang. Oh, she's in profit now. Okay, but I see what she's looking at. She's looking at sales, and it makes sense. Okay, so here you got sales happening. Boom, it went down, sold down. Right. So say if you didn't play this, say if you waited for price all the way down, do all that. So originally, right here, we were right here until it broke above this, and then right here it broke that. Oh yeah, so it makes sense to have it come back. So when it came back, okay, I don't want to get all super technical, but I have to. It went what? And I'm gonna show you guys. It went what? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Broke structure, fake out. Okay, and then broke structure again. Higher high, higher low, higher high. Broke structure, came back, drop, swept. Okay, and then proceeds to drop again. So at the current moment, she's clean with that. That makes a lot of sense. I'm not gonna lie. So at that moment, that makes a lot of sense. Right now, like where she's doing right now, so this is the area of interest. We really want to take it down to this new low. Right now, I mean, if this price close, lower low, lower high, lower low, break, higher high, higher low. So really need to close it low here. Higher high. So she's on the right track. Absolutely. We have the same thing, right? So the price closes below this. We have a breaker structure and a change direction. And what do you identify, right? We identify the last push up, the imbalances that are going to be created. Boom. So really, I think that's a good trade. So what I'm about to do is reply to 1220 200. So I'm telling her it looks good for sales. I like it. The only reason why I would sell if this thing closes just like that. If it does, my initial target would be just wait for price to come back up there, put the price up there, or even get a little tighter. Okay, beggars can't be choosers, but my first target would be, let's see. Well, do we have those? Did we sweep those equal lows yet? I don't think we swept these equal lows here, but I'll definitely be targeting that if I was in that. All right, boom. A 1 to 4, pretty clean. Yeah, I would target that first. Second target would be here, this low. Because overall, right, I want to remind y'all, daily is bearish. We just broke one. One just broke, came back, distributed. This thing, I want to see that thing dump. Okay. It is dumping. She's up. I'm looking. I'm telling her first target me would be 211. Yeah, she up right now. And guess how much lot she has in there. I'm gonna let him know like I will secure partials. All right, so I just told him I did a reply. He replied back. I said, "You're up, by the way. First target for me would be 211,602. Second is 210,819. I would take a partial while I'm at it, so I'm risk free." Yeah, I think he replied. Dang, sheesh. Yeah, he up for real, for real. He got more lots in there, y'all. He has 0.5, 0.5, 0.1, 0.25, 0.859, 1.88, and a 3.5, bro. You guys to be up. Bro, you're up. Dang. My boy making money right now. Yeah, that is a good sell, though. That is a good sell. 100%. Anyways, yeah, I know where I'm with him. 100% on that. Let's see. Let's see if we can find anything else. Oh, by the way, I was playing Go earlier today. Not earlier today, but I like to play Go now at any time of the day. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's already done. Originally, okay, I played Go sells, then buys. But, like, I messed up here. And then there was a 15-second break that was pretty clean here. But you can clearly see it went lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, boom. Popped back up, came back down. I actually played, where did I play at? I played here because it was a 15-second break. I think the 15-second break was right here when I actually played it. And I got in, but it was kind of pumping up. And I just entered and put my stop a little low. And yeah, it was just gone. But it was multiple opportunities here. Pretty clean. I like gold just because the 15-minute was pretty clean here. Lower low, lower high. I knew some opportunity would happen here if it gave it, right? I don't hesitate with my strategy. Like once I see it, I'm a fucking take it, no matter what. Mm-mm. By the way, I don't know if anybody's here or watching, but I'm about to see right now. Oh, brother. Nobody said anything. This is why I always check my stream. It's a tired time. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, I like gold. Um, yeah. GJ is nice. GJ is really clean. And see, the thing that I miss about, I haven't traded Forex in a while, but the thing I miss about Forex is that I know for a fact that I could, secure partials um and I could really like manage the trade like how I want to, right? Futures, it's like a little bit different. You're more have to trail your stop loss than anything. Like you can secure contracts, you can. He said he wants to go even lower. He wants to go. He wants to go to. Okay, just to respond to this guy. He said that he wants to go to 11,500. I can see that happening actually. I can see that happening. Actually, can see that. But yeah, he nice with it. That's a real trader right here. I just met a real trader. You know, most of these people on the thread, they just like they don't. They're not real traders. Um, but yeah, I have not looked at Euro. I have not looked at any of these in such a long time, y'all. Yeah, look, since February, January last year. Oh, I remember this trade. This trade was nasty, bro. Man, so many opportunities, so many things. You know what? You know what I wanted to start doing? Matter of fact, I'm gonna show my face. I can show my face. What the heck? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna stay here for like 30 minutes, maybe less. Ready? Camera, action. All right, stop. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. These last couple weeks, I have not been training good. Like, it's been horrible, and took a little break, and I started to realize, like, hey, what am I doing? And I realized that I stopped following my rules, my basic foundation rules, right? And to come to it is like, man, it's simple. Just do what you're supposed to do and you'll be just fine. If you follow, if you do it pre-game, right? So exactly what that is these are my areas that I want to look at specifically. And I'll set alerts. And then when it comes to the area, then I'll play it. But if it's not in there, then I don't want it. And then what I started doing is playing current structure. So if price is coming down to my area, I'll play that, or I'll play against it. And then once it gets a little bit close, or if it's still going, then I'll kind of like trail it. But that's where I was messing up. I wasn't doing that. I was just taking multiple trades. And I'll show you, like, that's why I've been going so long, y'all. Like, let's see. I don't know. I took a long break, y'all. But yeah, like multiple trades, multiple opportunities, multiple things that I could have definitely prevented, right? You see how there's one like this, it broke structure here, came back up. Let me show you something. What else did it do? It came back up. What did it do? It came back up in the counter trend and not exactly another trend, but what did it do? Boom. It gave you another op right there. Boom. Wait for price. There you go. There you have it. You put your stop loss above that high. Right there. Simple as that. Now you risk free, chilling, trailing at this point. Have multiple different targets. But you like I'm saying, like overall, like The reason why I was successful today was because I followed my plan. I followed my executions. I did what I was supposed to do. I did mess up earlier here today. Okay. I realized I started over trading. I was like, well, not really over trading, but like, I seen this break. I said, okay, that looked clean. Came back up, boom. I took this trade. When it broke, came right there. And it fell. And I was like, okay, well, really want to look for a 1 minute plays. And it didn't give it until right here. Really right here. Which was pretty clean. Broke multiple structures. 1, 2, 3, 4, multiple. I seen it. I was like, yeah, take it long, because automatically I already knew the higher time frame goal, and it definitely achieved it. So it didn't take the high, but it definitely reached it. So as right now, I mean, that's a nice sell, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah. Really, it might be just the 1 minute, yeah, for the high. Anyways, y'all, I'm really not gonna do a market analysis. Yeah, cut his target. That's clean. Yeah. Yeah, that's clean. I told him the first target there by the TP by the hit. That's a clean sell, boy. That's a clean sell. I would love to play some more. Just get some money real quick. And I have not played Euro in such a long time, guys. Like, look, you see this? February. But you know, I don't even look at DXY anymore. I mean Euro anymore, because it's literally a correlation to DXY. You see how it's dumping? No, I'm serious. You see how it's dumping? Look, dumping. If you really want to know what the Euro's gonna do next, look at this baby right here. DXY, it will show you everything. I promise. I'm thinking about playing. Anyways, is there anybody here? Anybody want to know something? I'm not the best trader in the world, but I think I could manage being good. You know what? I'm gonna make us some money real quick. So I have another account, multiple accounts right now. Ooh. But yeah, y'all, if y'all ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing to say, don't do. I'm about to look at some trades, look at some setups. If you want to play the trade with me. Mm-mm. Mm. I feel like listening to some music. Yeah, let's do it. Mm-mm. All right, see. I really don't see anything except for gold. Gold is the one that I want. Yeah, here's why. Okay, kind of trading against the trend, but it looks a little bit. Oh, it really didn't touch the high yet. It did, but it didn't. Hmm. All right, let's take a look at some stuff, y'all, before I go to sleep. And, mm, 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 mm. All right, yeah, let's take a look at some trades real quick since I'm gonna play. Dang, that thing jumping, jumping, dumping. Yeah, that's clean. Look at that candle. I see it. I see it. I think this sales might keep going. It might push back a little bit before pushing back down. But let's do it. All right. I haven't done this in a long time. Because I want to play some Forex. All right. So we already know, right? We are. We are bullish. Well, actually, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we're extremely bearish on DXY. Daily time frame. We're talking about this area. Okay. went down, lower low, lower high, lower low, price came up, maintained, then it broke structure. Okay, there it broke structure, went lower low, lower high, price just broke right now. So meaning, okay, we are above a high. What do we do above highs? We break structure above highs. Let's move this. Okay. On the 4 hour, you can tell the difference, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high. So like we are really pushing the means. Euro is really dumping right now. So same thing, right? So really pushing, really dumping. All right, so knowing that this is our range, right? We know that we're bullish on the 4 hour. Now, of course, price just went like this. Oh yeah, lower low, lower high, lower low. Price just broke. What do we do above highs? Distribute. What do we look for? 15, 5-minute distribution, something like that, right? And look what we have. Price just broke structure, higher high, higher low, higher high. We did just get a distribution play here. So really, since it's in the middle of the range, I don't want to look for any type of sells right now. I mean buys. I will really be looking for some sells. So yeah, absolutely. Right? Liquidity, all that good stuff. Right there. Yeah. Would love to see that. But currently, prices pumping. Lower low, lower high, lower low. It's just not going to happen. Especially the 1 minute, maybe the 1 minute. It is the 15-minute area. So if we get a 1 minute break, higher high, higher low, price drop, I'm all in. I'm for it. Right now, it's just not. So I was just set alert for now. So right now, currently, I want to sell. Why? Because above a high, okay, on the 1 hour, web broke structure, never came back to the area. Yeah, and it just distributed off the 15. So makes the most sense. So absolutely. So I'm not even gonna bother with DXY because I'm never gonna look at it. I'm just gonna, once it pops, I'm gonna sell that thing. We already know what GJ is doing. It's not a surprise. We know what Go's doing right now. I'm kind of convinced to sell it right now because due to price coming up of the high, close to the high, I might just sell gold. Especially where it's at right now. Very nice. But it's really nothing to really look into. Not looking at it as, oh, you know what we can look at? Never look at Jared 30 in so long. Bro, we were talking about right here. Oh my god. And now it went down low. Insane. I'm not even gonna talk about that or that. Or this. Because really, yeah, this thing's bearish as hell. Look at this. Lower low, lower high. Yep, lower low. And it's trying to come up. So what we do below lows, we accumulate. Higher high, higher low, higher high. And right into that area too. That's beautiful. Nah, I'm not that desperate. Yeah, y'all, I don't think I see anything besides GJ dumping and all that good stuff. And gold. Would love to sell gold. Maybe come into here and sell and target this right there. I'll target that. Besides that, yeah, D, so I might just keep going. Besides that, I don't see nothing else, y'all. Really don't. Enlighten me, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Do-do. Mm-mm. Mm. Well, I'm gonna sell gold, y'all. Right there. Right here. I'm gonna sell it right here. Mm-hmm. I sold it, y'all. Boom. Sold it. And guess where I put my stop loss? You down here, I put my stop loss right there. And you know where we want to target? Right there. Boom, 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 boom. I heard we in it, y'all. So let's see. I wish I could have got it up in here because I really wanted to sell it right there, but it's fine. But yeah, the goal is right there. Try to get in there. Not okay. I don't see nothing else, y'all, though. Seriously. Sorry, GJ. UJ, I ain't want to look at. I don't even want to look at UJ gang. I don't want to look at all. And I'm tired. I might just call it. Wake up tomorrow, see where it's at. For real. Well, we can target this though. For it. I might go break even right there. Or trail it 4.474. I can trail it from there. Of course. Oh, I'm out. Hold on. Wait. 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 You know what? This might be the trade that might put on. Alright, y'all. I'm out.